Hello everyone and welcome to episode 6 on the We Do Stuff Minecraft server. We are here in my tree farm and I wanted to show you kind of an undocumented feature of Minecraft. Look at this. It's a 2x2 birch tree. You know, they didn't list this in any changelog, but it looks amazing. Ran across this just by accident. Now, they grow a little weird. Let me just chop this bastard down. Maybe this will be one of the odd ones. Yeah. So, kind of goes up a little higher. Some of them just go up like 3 there, and then they're just all here. It's a little weird. But, handy for getting lots of wood. Now, they do have a minor problem, which is probably why they haven't been implemented. It takes a lot of bone meal to grow them. If you want to manually grow them, they'll grow like this just fine. But unlike the jungle and the dark oak, when you bone meal one, it just grows the one. In order to grow the rest of them, you gotta do each one individually. It's a little weird, but eventually you get the new tree. It's amazing. I love it. I'm really excited about this feature. I kind of wish they'd put it in a changelog, Anyway. On to what we were supposed to do today. Alright, welcome back. So, Dweebish is still on, so I can't make it day. Not that it really matters that much. But as you can see, he's up to 3 deaths. It was kind of adorable. He was working on the pathway to the Ender. Get rid of that. Oh, I need a shovel. Let's go get my shovel. He was working on the pathway to the Ender, which is the major sad part, is that the path he was working on was it's kind of a temporary path. Don't need that. Which is, it's unfortunate that he died making that, because now it has been abandoned. Whoops. Totally meant to do that. I now have an efficiency 5 shovel. So, yeah. Earth Mover 9000 right here. Alright, there we go. So, what I'm doing today is building a bridge. I have been putting this off and putting this off and putting this off, but I need to get this bridge built. So, it's just heading directly over there. Let me pull up the image. There we go. I'm actually basing this off of a drawing. It's gonna be primarily out of cobble. This is my intent. Yeah, right. Hello, Zombie Pigman 2. Okay. I need to plop you down and make some half slabs. Or, I guess, cobble slabs. Because I want this to be kind of arched. It's kind of my intent. I'm basing it loosely off of a drawing. Let's get rid of this. I guess maybe working under here might be better. Hi! Get out of the water. You are not an underwater piggy. Maybe not. Maybe under here is not a good plan. So, I don't know how long this is going to take me to actually build. I've never built anything quite like... No, I want this to be full blocks. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I think that's high enough. probably do it one more high, just so that I've got, you know, half slabs at the top. Is that too high? Might be too high. Yeah, that's too high. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the height. I really do. And then is that's this. So that, boop, I do. And we will maneuver that like that. And this is 4, right? Yeah, 4. So I was doing my daily reading and came across an article that thoroughly confused me on Kotaku. And Kotaku is really good for getting articles that confuse you. A lot of times they're, you know, heaping loads of shit. But, you know, whatever. Such is life. But this one, I'm sure everybody has seen, you know, like the Firefox and Chrome and whatnot anime fan art, I guess. But I personally have never seen an official one. It was an Internet Explorer anime not fan art, actual art for the next version of Internet Explorer. And it's just, I'm gonna link it in the description, but it's very Sailor Moon style, where she transforms, she's being chased by robots, and then just transforms into this superhero. Nothing out of the ordinary for that type of thing. But I was like, when I first saw it, I'm like, hey, it's a new anime. I like anime. I really do. And I was impressed. And then I realized, or I read the article, and it's Internet Explorer. And I was like, eh? And then as I was looking at it closer, because there's like no indication, and this is what confuses me about it. There's no indication that it's Internet Explorer. It is... well, it's a girl, and she's wearing blue. Okay, we get it. Internet Explorer is blue. Why am I going over here? Honestly, why the hell am I going over here? I need fences. Or, not fences. These things. There. What the hell? Get. And, let's do that. That looks, it's kind of lame, doesn't it? It needs to... yeah. Yeah, that's a bit better. Upon closer inspection, I realized that on her butt, it's a very strange place to put it, but on her butt is the Windows logo. I guess it would be the new Internet Explorer logo. It's slightly stylized Windows logo. How did I do this side? Should probably go up one. Okay. So it was, I was a little bit confused. And is that how I did it? How did I did it? So I don't really want to be able to walk off of it. Except here. That's fine. That is fine. So yeah, it was a little bit on the odd side for me, as I couldn't see where they were going with it. It was just, it didn't make any sense. Why, like, I get having the anime character, and I've seen the other ones for, you know, Firefox and whatnot. Those were all fan-made. And I've seen them. They're all very well done. But they all had something that said, hey, I represent Chrome. I represent Firefox. I represent, well, whatever else. There's even ones for, like, YouTube and things like that. Yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Nah. Gravy. I guess this is center. So yeah, it's just, I stared at it for the longest time trying to figure out where they were going with it. What's the point? And as far as I've gotten, there's no point. There is absolutely no point. This didn't take long at all. But I do need some stairs. It's just, there's nothing. It's just absolutely nothing. Do I want, let's try this. So I brought these just in case. How does that? Wonder. Well, I wonder. Eh? I guess it's okay. Let's... I'm horrible at visualizing things. I really am. So, let's complete this. So, I don't understand where they were going with that. That's pretty much what I'm boiling down to. It looks amazing, and I thought, hey, that could make a pretty interesting anime. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like that is going to happen. Okay. And then, let's do that. So I kind of want this to be arched. And... Boop, 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 boop. Doop, doop. A-doop. And... moving so slow in the water. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do it the way I want to without being down here. Boop, boop, boop. Fell in the hole. I do. Oh, I have a respiration helmet on. Go me! Oop. Didn't want you there. So I want this to be traversable by boat. Did I? Yeah, I got sand. And then... I'll take this off for now. Let's go over here. It's thrown off by this. That's just tossing it off. Actually, this is tossing it off. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright, alright, alright. I can fix this. I can. Honest. Honest and for true. That is not how that's supposed to go. There we go. And we'll just fill that in. Grab you. Oop. And a bloop, a bloop. Get rid of you. A bloop. And a bloop. Up, 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 up. Fill this in. And how does that look? It looks like shit. It really does. I don't know if it's the color or what. Like the smooth with the cobble. Should it be all cobble? It doesn't help that this looks like it shouldn't be here. Yeah, that shouldn't have been there. I was throwing it off. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that. I don't like that one at all. Let's do that. Yeah. That looks a bit better. When it was just the one, I can get it. But the way it is, can't do it. Just can't do it. It's pop, put up, put up. So this is, I think, the most I've actually built on camera in a while. Helps that I had like a actual plan. I guess we gotta finish this one here. Oh, I didn't do underneath. Oh, I didn't even do this one correctly. That's why. Oh dear. So, I also, just before I started recording, I saw tweets from Sir Dinnerbone. And he was on a flight home from Minecon. And he was talking about, oh, this is going to be interesting. Talking about the new Twitch TV integration. And he was saying that it's not going to affect people who obviously aren't using it. If you're not streaming, you won't notice a difference. Which, you know, makes some sort of sense. What is he... They're going to have, like, volume control. There's going to be... what else? Just trying to think of all the things that he said that they were going to have in it. Okay. Maybe full blocks here. I don't know what to do with the middle here. I don't want to fill it in, but I think it should be filled in. Anyway. Twitch TV integration coming to Minecraft. It's going to have, you know, server select. It's going to have, what was it? It's going to have a pinging option, so it's going to be able to help you select the best server to, you know, join. It's going to have less impact, he said, than the current third-party ones, which kind of makes sense because they can pull directly from the game itself, which will be handy. I don't know, I think those need to be closer. Should only be like one spot. But otherwise, I actually don't mind it to be like that. But I kind of think this might need to be cobble. Just gonna do that for now. Do, do, and do. Yeah. It gives it a bit more structure. Actually, I like it. I think maybe that width will be perfectly fine. And it allows me to climb over and go to what I am going to build here and what Witten has here. He still hasn't covered this up. This could be dangerous. And what is this sign? Here, Sir Witten, lies a gift. I don't know who left that. It was not me. Oh. Hello, creeper. Should we? Should we? Go away. Eat. Go away. I don't have a particularly good sword. This is the sword that I got from Dweebish. Unbreaking 3, so it's going to last me forever. Bane of Arthropods 4, Knockback 2. Such a shitty sword. But, yeah, I'm actually happy with this bridge, to be honest. I am quite content with it. Let's head over here and see if we can see it. Crap. Whatever. Yeah, that's not bad. I might put like a pumpkin or something in the middle just to give it, or I guess a jack-o'-lantern, just to give it some light. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that was all I actually wanted to talk about. I'm gonna leave a link to the image that I was using to semi-inspire me on this in the description. I can't really post the image because it's a painting and blah blah blah. Copyright, all that fun crap. It definitely doesn't match up with it all that well. Because it has 3 of these arches. It's got a small one here, small one there, and a larger one here. But I don't really think I could do it with the width that I have. I'd have to have a wider... Not by much, to be honest. I could probably just... Like, if I dug it out to here, I could probably do it. But I think I would rather have the 2 bigger arches. So, I don't know. This is how I envision that bridge in Minecraft. The link will be in the description. I'll also put a link to probably the Kotaku article. Like, what is this article called? Behold Internet Explorer as a Magical Girl Anime. I think it probably should be Magical Anime Girl, but I guess it works both ways because it is a girl anime. But yeah, it's confusing as shit. Let's just go with that. It's confusing as shit. What they're trying to actually say. So they can't be trying to sell Internet Explorer. It's a piece of shit. But anyway, I'm gonna go and quickly run over to the Ender, show you the finalized product, and then we are going to end this and move on. Alright, welcome to the end. So, this is my little tunnel up to the end proper. So if you come in here and you just want to go back to the portal for some reason, go ahead. Down here is the original way down that we built. That is Dweebish's tunnel that he died making. It's a little sad. I kind of feel bad that he spent the time and the resources and the death on that. But ultimately, he didn't ask if that was just a temporary one. Should have been assumed, to be honest. But whatever. This is the new one. It's all made out of dark wood. I've got stairs going up. This was just me testing with the little track that we had left. to see whether it worked like the old one that we made on the old server that was made out of snow. So basically what'll happen is there's going to be a cart placed there. You hop on the cart, you come up here. When you hit this junction, you will always go this way, which is what I want. So you always go that way, and on the way back, you will always go straight, because this doesn't connect to this. So unless they change something to make that not work like that, this should always work 100% of the time. And there should be no way you can take damage. Like, for some reason you took damage on the old server, but whatever. So that way goes back to the end portal. And this way is nice and safe, and we can see... I still need to light that up. Yeah, I guess it's too low still. But that path there is the old path. And you can see that it's a lot of half slabs. This makes me very nervous to be up here. A lot of half slabs and ice. So it's really, really fast. But sadly, not very good because of where it goes. This path here, I'm pretty sure I counted this correctly. I think this is actually 40 blocks. I still need a block of glass there. Pretty sure this is 40 blocks. So the Enderman cannot teleport this far in one shot. And if they try, they're guaranteed to hit water or fall into the void. And as soon as they touch the water, they're going to die. While building this and placing the glass, or no, I was placing the water, I guess I looked at the Enderman, and they all teleported en masse. And they took me out. It was the scariest thing I have ever seen. So we have our nice little rim, the slow sand or soul sand, which this has a valuable purpose. Let's see if we can see here. Of course not. Yeah, you could just see there for a second that the ender pearl actually disappeared. And I don't have a butt ton of freaking ender pearls. The only ender pearls you'll pick up are the ones that just kind of fall on the edge here. So, not a whole hell of a lot. Otherwise, and if you do get too many, you just toss them back at the Enderman and they'll pick them up. It's convenient. And magic. Until, of course, you come down here and realize there's a butt ton of fucking hoppers. All of these hoppers feed down into here, into this dropper. So they're just slowly feeding through. I can't really look at that one. Yeah, I guess this one's... Downside of the way I've got it here is it'll lock this hopper every tick, but whatever. So the way I have this is a just simple clock, little repeater clock with the torch. It just pulses around. Not super fast, I didn't really need it to be super fast. And then I've got a comparator testing to see whether this has something in it. And if it does, lights up, turns off this torch, it'll kill this line, which will turn on this torch, which will turn on the repeater, which will then power the dispenser, as well as power the block that turns off the torch, and that's what causes the clock. So effectively, this gets rid of all of our excess ender pearls. I was originally planning to have it a lot more complex. I was going to have it pick up, like I was going to do these as half slabs with the hoppers underneath to pick up all of the ender pearls, and then filter them out so that it would fill one double chest up top in our little storage facility here. Like, basically have a double chest here that was always full of ender pearls. So you could come in, pick up ender pearls, and fuck off. But turns out you get more than enough ender pearls from these idiots just by killing them to level 30. So that's fine. And this doesn't move super quick. So to be honest, you can just come down here, pull them out of the dropper before they're all spit out if you need more. Not a big deal. So I think that's how I'm going to leave it. I might actually make a shut-off. I'm just thinking of this now. I could probably just put like a lever right here. And that would turn this on. Which, yes, would power the dispenser once, but it would also power the the hopper. Or, I guess, the dropper. It would power the hopper. And then this hopper isn't going to accept new items. That could be good. Now, the downside of this is if you die because of an Enderman for some reason, which the only way I can think of is by a glitch because of the slabs. You can't get close enough to them to actually get hit. And you can't even really look at them. So it's pretty safe. I have yet to actually be hurt by them since I put these half slabs up here. And the half slabs are dual purpose. Before the half slabs, I would walk on here to pick up the rest of the experience and shit. And I would be stuck. Because of the properties of the soul sand, because it's slightly lower, you can't get out of a too high gap. It doesn't work. And it seems like it's gotten worse, where before I found that if I shifted and jumped, I could actually squeeze through. It doesn't work like that anymore. There was nothing. I had to break the soul sand and jump out. Scary fucking shit when you're trapped in there with a freaking 100 Endermen. So, yeah, that's that, and then also you can't get close enough. But it works out great. Like, sometimes you can see the XP. The XP is not the fastest in the world. And sometimes it does get stuck on the lip. Like you can see kind of here, it's kind of confused as to what it's supposed to do. But it does eventually figure itself out as you're wandering around, so you will eventually get it all. It's very nice. I really like it. I made it 15 blocks, so it's pretty small and fills up really nice and quick. It is not as high as I'd like it to be, but I ran out of pistons. We've got our little enchanting. There's water above here. This was not my best, not the best planning I've ever done. I built all of this, like, this was a solid wall, and then I decided that we needed storage up here and the enchanting room, because obviously you're not going to put it downstairs. Downstairs is maintenance only. You know, no one should ever really need to come down here. Oh, and this is Dweebish's path. So there's really no reason to ever come down here. But I'd already flooded it. So I had to fight the water stream to build these. And it was just retarded. And to get everything all set up the way I wanted it, like, you know, I've got the border here. And then these are all going the opposite direction. These are all going down. These are all going out. It was a pain in the frickin' ass because of the water. So, note to anyone else who is going to build this and is going to, basically, anything like this. Build the whole goddamn thing before you flood the frickin' thing. Does that save you a lot of aggravation? Do want to fix that. I might make them actually all go this way. I don't know. It's still not 100% complete. Mainly I just need the tracks. And that will make it good enough. There's a few fine details, like there's some wood that's turned around that I want to turn. Nothing too spectacular. But it is 100% safe and 100% functional. So, I'm quite happy with it. one of my plans, and we might actually tackle that next time, is I want to build a house in the end over here. So this line will actually come and stop within a house. So you never have to actually go to the end proper. I was also contemplating putting a glass roof over top of the entire track. But that's a lot of glass. So I don't know how long that's going to take, but it's an idea. Right now it just kind of abruptly ends. And then I've got this covered up. So I kind of want to build like a house here. Probably take down some of these pillars just to get obsidian. Easy, safe way to get obsidian. I'm going to leave that one because it still has the little healing beacon thing on it. So I want to keep that. I've lit up everything. There's very few places that these Endermen can spawn. There's still some places. And it appears this is an entire path. Figured this would be lit up enough, but whatever. Endermen spawn just like all other mobs, I thought. So it should have been fine, but whatever. Most of the spawning space here is gone, and that's just to help with there. If I'm here and someone wants to be over there, it is not going to fill up fast over there. Mind you, we don't generally hang out over here. But yeah, this is just this is. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for watching, and roll the credits. We will see you next time. Take care.